Hello everyone, welcome back to round two, and this hand seems fine. I got two shadow guys, I got some removal for some bigger stuff or a cycler, and I got plenty of land. I'm gonna keep it. Alright. Turn one Vinhorn Elves. Lovely. Alright, I can actually cycle that land because I have plenty of land now. So I actually get to do technically something on turn one. His turn two. Mine still technical turn one-ish area, region, whatever. Okay, so he's got green-white, so chances are he's a Boggles deck, which Radiant's Judgment should actually be pretty dang good versus. And I also have infinite shadow guys now. So we're going to play the one that costs me less. But yeah, if he starts boggling things up, I got Radiant's Judgment, kills at least one of the things. If he boggles it up with a Elephant Guide, then I have to deal with that factor. Boggle. Okay, so I'm gonna give him a 3/3 next turn, but I'm gonna hit him for 2. I'm gonna take 4 here. Ideally, if we draw Astral Slide, then I'd just take a hit next turn, but we didn't. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to just hit for 2, and then when he goes to attack, I will kill his guy, unless he obviously plays like Benevolent Bodyguard, which I'll kill it in response. The point being, I don't want to give him an attack with the guy this turn, but I do want to make sure I kill off his thing. Okay, so we'll Radiant's Judgment that thing. You can have your 3/3 elephants there. And a Bastion-Walla. And a Brindleshoot. Alright. You got stuff. Ooh, Astral Slide. I am going to take the hit this turn in order to cast both of these guys. I want to get more pressure on the field before I do stuff. So we're going to take the extra hit from the elephant this turn in order to be able to out-pressure our opponent. Because next turn I can play Astral Slide, and I can cycle out the Seclude Step, get rid of his elephant, reduce his attack power significantly, and be in much better shape. So we'll take a hit here. This is just going to be the I take a hit, you take a hit war, apparently. We're both pretty much just playing push our stuff right now. I don't even need to give these guys shadow because of how this battle is going. So next turn, I'm only going to take 3 unless he has something to give to one of these other guys. But we'll see what goes on here. A Manifold. Sure, you can have a Manifold. Okay, we'll cycle. Cycle step, exile an elephant. Now I guess I could have waited for him to use mana on Bastion-Walla and bounced out the Bastion-Walla, but I think it's fine what I did when I did it. Okay, having 2 cyclers will be really nice here, because I'll get to push for 6, put him down to 4, and then I'll have 2 cyclers up. Okay, so he's... Ooh, Grizzly Fate. Okay, well, I get to exile both the bear tokens, so... Still fine. I'm actually just going to cycle right now, get rid of one of the bear tokens. Should auto-yield to that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he has lethal right now. Kind of want to save up a cycler for his turn. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to attack like this. I'm going to give this guy shadow. I'm going to leave one guy back. Hit him down to 6, so that way I have lethal for next turn. And then I got a cycler to get rid of the bear, or if he tries to boggle something up, get rid of a boggled up guy. Okay, so he's going to go to 5 here. So yeah, I'm sitting with lethal on board right now. Okay. 3. He could have Berserk. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to No. I think we're just going to cycle to stay alive. So we'll just go cycle. Get rid of the bear. Now, I guess he could go Pump Root Walla and have Berserk to kill me. He doesn't. So I think I just get him here. So we're just going to push. Push with Counterspell backup. Push. Counterspell. Bam! Don't play Tangle main board. I mean, it's good for me, but don't play Tangle main board. That's what my counterspell there says. Since I know he's got Tangle, we're bringing in Circular Logic. This is definitely going to be a race, so we're going to take out Ophidian, because Ophidian's not necessarily great for racing purposes. I actually don't mind Choking Tethers versus him, because it cycles, and it also can cycle and tap down a boggled up guy, which I like. I'm going to take out the Cloud of Fairies. So I'm going down to 12 quote-unquote creatures, 13 once you throw in the Battle Screech, but with 5 of those being shadow guys, I should be able to continue to have a clock on my opponent. This has to be mulliganed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No lands equals mulligan. Oh boy, this is a unique one. I'm gonna keep it. I'm not delighted to keep it, but I'm gonna keep it. Okay, I was about to say, you're not playing any lands during your turn? That's interesting. Okay, that makes it feel much better. I'm going to play 1 Lonely Sandbar. I'm going to plan on cycling the other 2, if I can help it. Okay, so he is Bant colored? Because he had white, right? Yeah, he's green, white, and blue. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Alright, we're going to play this. We're going to plan on cycling a Lonely Sandbar this turn. Serendib Efreet. Not really that much I can do about that one right now, unless he tries to boggle it up. Okay, having infinite islands is good for gush purposes. That's about all I can say on that one. It's good for gush purposes. So we'll take 3 here. The Freet's got the beatdown plan going for him. It's an owl familiar. It's almost as if he's on a different deck now. Wonder if he has a different... No, he's still got Boggly stuff. Weird. Hard to say. Okay, that'll be a good card to have, I suppose. So, like, I can, on his turn, yeesh. I can cast Choking Tethers, and then I can bounce lands with Gush to draw some cards. So I can tap down his field and draw. So we'll go cast, target, oh wait, it targets up to 4? I'm actually going to just cast Repel then. I thought it only targeted 3 for some reason. We're going to just Repel this. Take 2. I'm thinking I'm still going to Gush. No, I don't need to Gush. Gush right now. Right now I'm still fine. I mean, we set it up so that way I know his next draw. Okay, green, green. Oh, double Vinhorn Elves. Okay, you have mana. You have mana, sir. You have mana, and you have lots of it. Alright, we're gonna gush now. Okay. Play Astral Slide. Play a land. Actually, I probably should play the Seclude Step to get out double white. I could see that coming back to bite me in a little bit. We'll see. As it stands, he has a bunch of 1/1s. Not a whole lot I'm doing about that. Yep. And the Ifrit's back. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so here's what we can do. We can play Devout Witness, which is just 2/2 that blocks all his 1/1s on the ground. But then we can't cycle. We could play Sultai Emissary and cycle Radiance Judgment to blink that out. We could play Secluded Step and Devout Witness. So if I play Devout Witness, I'd play Secluded Step. If I play Sultai Emissary, I'd cycle Choking Tethers. Or Radiance Judgment. Probably Choking Tethers. I think that's what we're doing. I think we're going to go Sultai Emissary, cycle Choking Tethers, blink out his Efreet, and tap one of his other guys. Probably his other flyer. Okay, so we're going to cycle here. So we'll blink out the Efreet and tap his other flyer. Because of the level of pressure he has on me, and the fact that I now have Astral Slide, I'm actually willing to block here, give him the 3/3, and then cycle that thing out of existence. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to trade my 2/1 for his 1/1, which is only a half trade, but then I'm going to cycle and blink that thing out of existence, so it should be reasonable enough for me. So he's like, why'd you block that one of all the things? And I was like, because I'm going to cycle more. Grizzly Fate. Okay, he's definitely had the Mana Vault into Grizzly Fate each time now. That's fairly good for him. Not good for me. Fairly good for him. Alright, I can play Devout Witness as a 2/2. Cycle Secluded Step. Exile a 3/3. Or exile is... I am not in good shape here. He's definitely got me on the ropes right now. Yeah, that Mana Vault into Grizzly Fate both times has done him a real good number against me. Okay, so how are we doing this? So we're swinging with all that stuff. We get, well, I could have up to 2 cycles. Let's cycle this. See what we get. I'm going to exile this token this time, because that just gets rid of a guy permanently. Okay, so Sultai Trooper really doesn't do a whole lot for me. I'm going to trade here. And I'm going to take 6. Go to 3. Yes. I am pretty much just dead. I think I'm just dead. Yep, we're just dead. Okay, our opponent had a pretty nutty 6 there. Pretty nutty 6. There wasn't too much we could even actually do about it. Alright, I'm going to bring in Aquami because it blocks all his 1/1s really effectively. And I'm going to take out... I'm going to take out Gush. It's a little high on the casting cost. In this match, I don't think what I necessarily need versus him, so... Lots of cyclers. Aqua Amoeba for early protection. I think I can keep this. So we'll go Secluded Step, pass. Island Aqua Amoeba. And then hopefully hit another regular basic to play Astral Slide. Yep, you got Finhorn Elves. Okay, cool. You got mana again. Alright, I could have played another thing to play Sultari Champion next turn, but I'd rather get the Aqua Amoeba online because it'll stop him from getting in early points of damage against me, which can prove to be quite a number against me. He's going to play that and a Basking Roll. Okay. Sure. Sure. Let's go Plains. Huh? No? Alright. So I have a choice here. I either go Seclude Step, plan on playing Stoic Champion next turn, or I go Lonely Sandbar, holding up Counterspell for next turn. I think I'm going to go the Secluded Step route because of the creatures he has on the field at this given moment. And I want to add to my field presence. Versus play. So I'm going to play proactive instead of reactive for my next turn, is my thought process here. So he's going to swing with Root Walla. I'll just take it. That's fine. Pump, make me take 3? No, just 1. He's going to play a 4-drop. Yep, that's a 4-drop. It's a fairly sizable 4-drop. Okay, so we're going to play Stoic Champion. So I have the choice here. I either play Lonely Sandbar, at which point I can't cycle to improve the power on my Stoic Champion, but it does give me additional mana towards playing these cards next turn, like Counterspell and cycling this. Or I hold this up to cycle it, at which point I can pump my Stoic Champion. I think we are going to play it. I think it's better for me in the long run if I play it. Alright, so he's going to give that thing Forest Walk. I'm going to take 4 from the Djinn this turn. Not too much I can really do about that. If he swings with the Walla... Oh, goodness. Alright, well, we need to draw any one land next turn. That doesn't come into play tapped. I'm going to take 8 this turn. I just need to draw one of my basics next turn. Then I can go Astral Slide and have Choking Tethers up and be in pretty reasonable shape. And that's not basic. Okay, Well, I think we're still playing Astral Slide. And then just... yeah. Pretty much just, yeah. I could 3-for-1 myself and kill off his Djinn. That sounds lovely. Because I'd have to block, discard. Yeah, I don't like that idea at all. Or I could take Infinite. I have to block because otherwise it's just death. Because he just pumps and that's just straight death for me. I'm not a fan of chumping, so I'm going to block here. And I will discard my Sultari Emissary if he pumps. Okay, so I'm going to discard the Sultari Emissary. That way we at least trade. Alright. Something to do with something with. Well, that doesn't really do anything for me right this second, so we're going to just pass. The second Astral Slide is cool, but right now it doesn't do much for me. During his beginning of combat, I'll cycle Choking Tethers, tap this, exile that, get rid of his aura. So yeah, cycle this. So exile that. He gets buffed, and that gets tapped. So we're going to go always yield to the Stoic Champion, Always yield to the astral slide. Okay, that's tapped. That's exiled. Okay, well that's reasonable. So yeah, he's not attacking now. The mana vault. Lovely. What you got? What are you playing now? Roar of the Worm. I'm just going to cycle right now and exile your Roar of the Worm, because screw that. You do not get worm tokens, man. Okay, a regular land is fine. Allows me to try to figure out something, maybe. Okay, that actually works out nicely. I can play a second Astral Slide, which allows me to hold him off for a while. I have Counterspell up, and I have a Cycler, which will be nice because I can exile his two big things. So, or actually, I might just, I'll probably just exile that. I don't know what else I guess I could exile. Alright, so we're cycling one thing right now. We're going to exile this. We're going to exile that. That's fine. So always yield to that Astral Slide too. Hold on to those guys for a bit. Right now I really could use Finding My Taros Faithful. That'd be a massive boon to me to find my Taros Faithful. Yep, flashback on the Roar of the Worm. Alright. Well, it's a cycler. I get cycle and counterspell up. Maybe if I get really lucky, I can cycle into cycler. As it stands, though, the odds are not in my favor. But maybe I can get some serious luck going here. Yeah, I know. You have infinite mana. We've already gone over this. We're in a cycle. Well, so I'm going to let you go to combat. Because I guess I can exile both of those. So, attack with whatever you want. Yeah, okay. I'll cycle. Cycle, Cormorant's Blessing. Exile that. Exile that guy. Whew, another cycler. We're doing fine chaining cycles, apparently. We got a cycle chain going. So that's something. I'm going to deep analysis here. Maybe I draw an island so I can gush? No? Okay, well I still have a cycler for this turn. So that will keep me alive for a little bit longer. Wow. I'm barely hanging in here. Barely hanging in. Like, so barely it's not even funny. Okay, he's got his blue now. Guess he's just got press so that way I have to cycle if I have a cycler, which I do. So cycle, exile, exile, all the good stuff. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so now we got another island, which is important for the purpose of gush. Because now I can like gush, battle screech, flashback battle screech, I believe. I have 6 mana. Yeah, okay. And he's madnessing it. Oh boy, this is a great time for me. Oh lordy. Okay. Okay. You got me fairly freaking overwhelmed here. So we're gonna go Soltari Tuber. And realize that we misplayed. Curse at ourselves. Because we should have gone... Oh god, I screwed that up. Alright. Well, we are now officially on the Pray We Draw a Cycler Off Gush plan. I fucked up there. I freely admit that I fucked up there. Like, so freely admit it, it's not even funny. If I tapped my mana right, I would have also played Babble Screech, Gush and Babble Screech that turn. Now I'm stuck in some sort of I'm screwed limbo mode. Okay. See what we can figure out here. Okay. We are going to Gush. And now draw a cycler and lose. Q. Well, I held on for a while, but I just could not stand up against that relentless torrent of stuff. Also, I screwed up, but as I saw there, since I didn't have any cyclers to stop the Djinn or the Arrogant Worm at that point, I could have traded 1-for-1 with his bird. I could have then sent everything and still died. I'd have to have made some very bad blocks anyways. I was pretty much out of stuff to work with. So, I played badly at the end. Before that I was playing fine. At the end I played badly. It didn't matter, but it's good to know that I played badly because it helps me think about it and try to process the games in general. As it stands, I don't know. Okay, well, anyways, as per usual, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, share the channel, everything. Also, I got new art. This is the same art that is my channel art. This art was created for me by a friend, Roswit. You can look him up. He's a good guy. He was willing to make this for me. It's really awesome. I really appreciate it. And yeah, also, a few things to look forward to. In about 2 weeks, I get a new computer, which should mean I can start streaming and recording at the same time, which will be awesome because that's then going to segue into the next thing. I'm trying to get my Twitch going. I have a Twitch account. It's not anything special yet, but I'm getting my Twitch account I'm going to get more publicity on there. Also, beyond that, with the Twitch account, sometime in October, I have not finished figuring out the date, it'll be after the release of the set of Khans of Tarkir on Moto, I am going to do a 24-hour stream of Khans of Tarkir. I will be drafting, I will be doing everything. I will get you guys more details and post them in the details underneath the video once I figure it out. For now, though, just know that I will be doing a 24-hour stream. I will also, assuming this works with the new computer, be recording it. This will all be recorded as one long video. Dear God, please do not watch it all at once. I don't want you to have to go through that. But, feel free to watch in segments. During that, I'm going to have a face cam so you can see just how bad it gets for me towards the end there. We've kind of figured that my play skill is going to start off rocky, get better during the middle of the day, have some rockiness, get even better as I start to get really into things, completely drop off near the end to almost nothing, and then maybe at the end I'll just go straight up to like ultimate play skill of becoming one with Moto. I won't even be looking at the screen. I'll just be clicking and playing Moto, and I'll just be doing other stuff. I'm going to set myself up with 2 screens for that, so I'm going to try to also maybe try the ominous double Q. My new computer should be able to handle that, but obviously there's going to be some testing involved and things like that. So yeah, look forward to that. I will get you guys more details on it when I get a chance. And I'll see you all in the next draft.